Why are you trying to get an entry level job when you're already in a management position? Would you recommend going for the CompTIA Security Plus or Google Security Plus or just one of them? I would probably say go for the CompTIA Security Plus. Now, this is not a knock against Google's security certification. I'm not even sure what it's called, but the reason why I say go for the CompTIA Security Plus is because that is when you punch in entry-level IT jobs or entry-level cybersecurity jobs, there's like a 99% chance CompTIA Security Plus is going to populate over that of any other type of security, any other entry-level cybersecurity certification like Google, for instance, right? Also, if you want to go work for the federal government in any capacity doing some type of IT tech work, there's probably like a 99% chance you got to be CompTIA Security Plus certified just to apply for those jobs. Anyways, what I'm saying is CompTIA is the more credible, more well-renowned certification, especially as it relates to the entry-level stuff in Security Plus. So I will go ahead and take the Security Plus certification. Like I say, when you start tossing your resume out there, looking for jobs, majority of those jobs that you come across are going to ask you for CompTIA Security Plus. I don't know how many jobs are going to be asking you for Google Security, whatever the name of the Google Security certification is. Again, so it says, I've been trying to switch into the IT department with my current employer, thinking it will be easier since I'm already at the company and I'm at the manager level, but it hasn't been looking good. Person says, I've interviewed and spoken to a couple hiring managers in the IT department, but they're specifically telling me that they want actual or professional experience, even though it is listed as preferred, not required on the job description. I know I'm doing well in the interviews. And then this person says, I interview people myself, so I know the do's and don'ts of interviews. Maybe they just think I won't mesh well with the current team, or they don't want to put me in the help desk spot since I'm already a manager. I don't know. I may have to start trying my luck externally. And then somebody says, try IT management roles. All right, so this person right here says they already work at a company in a management position, not sure what department they're working in, but they want to transition to the tech department. And they're willing to go for a basic help desk role. But this person is having issues making the transition within his or her own company. I'm assuming this is a guy. Reading this, it sounds like this person is trying to downgrade is what it sounds like to me. So you're already in a management position, but you're looking to go into a entry level position and you're having issues with the IT hiring managers, even though you say you're passing the interviews. Well, the IT hiring managers are probably looking at you kind of like, why are you trying to get an entry level job when you're already in a management position? That will be the first thing that comes across my mind as we're working in the same company. You're in a management position, but you are trying to get an entry level job within the same company, a job that's made for somebody who, a little high school teenager, somebody fresh out of college, or somebody doing a total career shift. I mean, you're already working in the company. And so like this person that left the comment at the bottom says, they say they should try for an IT management role. That will probably be the best thing for you because some IT management roles don't necessarily require you to have an IT certification or experience. Like you could be, I think I had this conversation. Who was I? I was talking to somebody. Matter of fact, I think it was the last time I did a live stream. We were talking to a Professor Black Ops, or was it somebody else? I don't know. I had this conversation with somebody else recently. Somebody was trying to cross over into the tech realm or something like that. And they were thinking that you had to have this illustrious IT background to work in tech. And I'm like, that's not necessarily true when you're talking about department heads and things like you could be a project manager who manages a bunch of IT projects, but you don't have any type of IT experience. Like that is extremely possible. And it probably happens more frequently than you guys would care to believe. So that is highly possible. So with my man's here, you want to switch. I would probably look for openings in my company that already have some type of management position that's opening, because management skills are transferable regardless of what section. Like if you're the manager of the HR department or the marketing department, those same skill sets are transferable to being a manager of an IT department. Because even with the IT department, you don't necessarily have to be the IT worker, have all the certs and know all the ins and outs of what's going on. Although that would be a benefit if you did, but you're there just to manage, lead people, make sure that people are getting things done in a timely manner so you can meet whatever objective or mission that your company is trying to fulfill. You don't necessarily have to have an IT background to do that, to manage IT. But for you to be like, hey, I want to go from a manager position, which is up here, to an entry-level IT job just because you want to transition into tech within the same company, I don't think the people in your company are probably going to hire you for that position. If becoming an IT worker is the best, it is the route that you want to go, it is probably in your best interest to look externally, meaning go find another job at another company. But even still, when the people get your resume and they see all this experience, all this leadership management experience on you, then you're sitting here trying to get an entry-level job, they could possibly ding you for that because they might view you as overqualified, or you're just trying to use this because maybe they felt like you got laid off or something. You're just trying to get this to bounce back until something better pops up. That's what they might be thinking. So if I were you, I don't know what your name is. So it looks like it says chicken. I'm not sure what. Oh, it says I like chicken too. That's the name. So if I was you, Mr. I like chicken too, I would just try to see if they have any management positions open in different departments within your company, as opposed to just trying to go back down to the bottom. But if you really want to become a tech worker in the sense that you're certified, and you're the one click-clacking and solving the problems and fixing the computers and programming this, that, and the third, then you might have to leave the company and go find another job at another company and kind of start over from scratch over there, as opposed to trying to go from what I'm assuming is a quote unquote high position to going all the way back down to an entry level position within the same company. Like, I don't know how that's going to look for you at your company to go from up here to down here. Like, I don't know if that's going to be a good look for you. Hopefully that answers the question, Mr. I like to eat chicken.